Welcome to the AI for Career Success video overview by Curt Robbins. We're experts at AI coaching and helping professionals like you and your employees upskill in AI. This analysis is based on the article Why AI Will Never Write Good Literature by Haley Moller, which was published in Nerve Query on March 29, 2026. We'll begin with the central question that many of you have probably felt intuitively when reading AI-generated text. Despite its technical soundness, why does it so often lack a certain human quality? Why does it feel empty? Today, we will explore this question by following a structured argument. We'll examine the perfection of AI prose, the bodily nature of human writing, the role of risk, AI's understanding of style, and finally, a concept called the metabolism of prose. So let's dive into our first section. While large language models can produce coherent and grammatically sound sentences, they consistently lack what Moller terms felt life. This really illustrates the core contrast. You see, human writing is a process of discovery, often marked by strain and feeling, whereas AI prose seems extruded. It's perfect, but it's sterile and untouched by any sense of struggle or desire. Moller captures this deficiency perfectly here, noting that the reader perceives an absence, a lack of a living consciousness behind the words. You understand what's being said, but you almost immediately sense that no one is there. Okay, so what is the source of this felt life? Well, the argument posits that true writing is fundamentally a physical, a bodily act. Human writers, you see, conduct an experiment in feeling. They're testing what words can hold and what they can make real. It's a process that really requires a body in which language can be physically and emotionally experienced. The poet W.H. Auden illustrates this distinction brilliantly. It's not about having something to say, but about engaging with words as living things, an act an AI which has no body simply cannot perform. Now, let's move to our next point, which builds on this idea of embodiment, the inherent risk and consequence that are tied to human language. A crucial difference is that human writing involves commitment. Once a sentence is written, it has consequences. It becomes part of the writer's story. AI, in contrast, faces no such consequences. Its words carry no weight because there's no vulnerable center to be affected. This analogy of a glove passing through smoke is particularly potent. Now, we do have to address a compelling counterargument: AI's remarkable ability to recognize and replicate literary style. Research demonstrates that LLMs are not simply copying surfaces. They actually build a complex mathematical geometry of literary atmosphere, encoding the elusive signatures of style. But this sophisticated mimicry is not understanding. As you can see here, the machine can map the relations between styles, but it can't feel the motive, that human need that creates a style in the first place. So what appears to be intention is really just statistical appropriateness. The AI learns the gestures of thought and authority, but without the underlying purpose, the result feels fluent, yet completely weightless. This brings us to the final, synthesizing concept of the argument, what Moller calls the metabolism of prose. Unlike an AI, a human writer operates within a finite economy. Writing is shaped by the knowledge of a frail body, a limited lifespan, and an audience of other frail beings. This is the metabolism of prose. The crucial point is this: AI possesses an astonishing map of language, but human writing begins precisely where that map ends. It begins with that answering pressure from the body, which the machine will always lack. And so we conclude with a provocative thought. As this technology becomes more integrated into our world, we really have to consider the implications of a language that is technically perfect, but has no hunger, no risk, and no felt life. Thank you for watching. This is where we teach you AI and help you get smarter than your competition. If you like these videos, use the QR code at the beginning of this video to buy us a coffee, or hire us to coach you or your employees in AI. We recommend you subscribe to the AI for Career Success YouTube channel. Please like, comment, and share to help us reach a wider audience.